Have you ever felt that strange, hollow moment?
It's what I dreamed into reality. Oh, that looks good. That looks...
Right after achieving something big.
When you got money and power, sometimes it get to your head.
You hit the goal, the number,
I guess we'll never know.
the milestone. People congratulate you. And somehow, all you feel is nothing.
2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or
Still to be happy about.
you're up 2-0?
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Like you checked off a box on someone else's list. This video is about that emptiness. Why it's happening to so many people right now, and what you can do about it. We live in a culture obsessed with winning. We're incentivized to chase more. More money, more likes, more productivity, more proof that we're not falling behind. The problem isn't ambition. Ambition is natural. The problem is directionless ambition, the kind Adler warned about when he said, "We are not determined by our experiences, but by the meaning we give them." And right now, many of us give everything the same meaning. If I achieve this, I'll finally be enough. Jung observed that the modern person suffers not from a lack of success, but from a lack of meaning. He said, "The sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being." But our generation replaces that light with performance metrics. You can lose yourself inside achievement. You can spend years climbing a ladder, only to realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. This leads to a very specific problem. We achieve goals that were never ours to begin with. We chase careers because they look good on LinkedIn. We chase bodies because they look good on Instagram. We chase lifestyles because they look good to strangers. But none of it is rooted in the self. They're borrowed dreams. And when you achieve a borrowed dream, you feel empty. Because you didn't fulfill yourself. You fulfilled a cultural script. This is the part nobody talks about. There's a psychological crash after every high. Dopamine spikes during the pursuit of a goal, not during the achievement of it. So the moment you hit the finish line, the brain chemistry drops. And that drop feels like failure, even when you've just succeeded. But there's a deeper reason the emptiness hurts. We attach our worth to outcomes. Seneca understood this thousands of years ago. He who is brave is free. But he wasn't talking about physical bravery. He meant the freedom that comes from not chaining your identity to external rewards. We live in a world where people define you by what you've achieved. If your peers are hitting milestones, launching startups, getting promotions, buying houses, becoming something, you feel like you're lagging behind. And the worst part? We think we're weak for not achieving enough. We internalize this belief that if we don't have the same accomplishments, we must be defective in some way. But Adler would argue the opposite. Inferiority feelings are natural. They're supposed to inspire growth, not shame. He said, "To be a human being means to feel inferior." Yet, we've twisted that into, to feel inferior means you're failing. What was once a motivation has become a weapon we use against ourselves. Let's agitate this more because we have to understand the wound before we can heal it. Even when people reach their dreams, they still often feel empty. Olympic athletes experience post-victory depression. Actors win awards and fall into existential spirals. Entrepreneurs sell companies and feel lost. Why? Because achievement is not purpose. And without purpose, achievement is hollow. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself." But we keep looking outside ourselves, thinking the next accomplishment will finally quiet the insecurity within. Spoiler, it won't. The solution isn't to abandon goals. The solution is to rebuild the foundation from which our goals emerge. Here's how. 1. Reconnect with intrinsic desire. Ask yourself, what do I actually want? Without an audience. Not what looks good. Not what gets approval. Not what proves you're worthy. What feels like home to your soul? Jung called this individuation. the process of becoming who you truly are, not who society expects. If your goals aren't aligned with your inner self, they'll never fill the void. 2. Redefine success as direction, not destination. Stoicism teaches that the only thing under your control is the quality of your effort, not the result. Epictetus, when you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. More simply, focus on who you're becoming, not what you achieve. When you detach your identity from outcomes, you eliminate the emptiness that follows them. Why? Because you no longer arrive, you evolve. 3. Build achievements around meaning, not comparison. The reason comparison hurts is because it's meaningless. You and another person aren't playing the same game, don't have the same background, don't have the same values, they don't even want the same things. Comparison is a glitch in human psychology, and social media weaponizes it. The moment you stop comparing, you become free to pursue goals you truly care about. 4. Allow yourself to live a life that isn't optimized. Not every hobby needs to be monetized. Not every interest must become a side hustle. Not every day needs a productivity hack. It's okay to just live, to play, to explore. Seneca wrote, "The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy." We expect life to start after achievement, but life is right now, between the goals. 5. Create goals that align with identity, not insecurity. Instead of, "I want to achieve this so I feel worthy," try this. "I want to become the kind of person who writes every day, grows a bit every week, follows curiosity, builds meaningful bonds, lives with intention." Because identity-based goals never leave you empty. They transform you instead of just decorate you. If you've ever felt that emptiness after an achievement, you're not broken, you're human. The world taught you to chase shiny things, not meaningful things, to seek validation, not purpose, to pursue goals, not yourself. But you can rewrite that script. Slow down, look inward, listen to the quiet voice you've been ignoring, the one that knows who you really are. When your goals emerge from that inner place, every achievement, big or small, feels like expansion, not emptiness, because you're no longer chasing to feel worthy. You're creating from a place of worth.
Do what's personal to you. Take it as far as you could go. Really push the boundaries. And people will resonate with it if they're supposed to resonate with it.
Thanks for watching. And if this resonated, take a moment today to ask yourself, what am I really striving for? It's one of the most liberating questions you'll ever ask.